Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. And in today's video, I just know it's gonna be a long one. It's gonna be a really long one. As you can tell from my window, it is very late. It's actually 2 a.m. girl. Not me filming at 2 a.m. but whatever. In today's video, I'm gonna be long overdue actually, very long overdue. I've been needing to do this for a very long time. I'm gonna be organizing my K-pop photo binder, and it is thick to the brim with photo cards from multiple different groups. I've done a video, my very first video actually was going over my whole entire collection. Obviously from that video I have gotten many more albums, which means many more photo cards, and it is very packed and not very well organized. As you could see, my Nikki just ends here and I have these two photo cards that don't go at the very last page. As you can see, I had P1 Harmony, however at the very end, or actually P1 Harmony at the, oh yeah, P1 Harmony, which random straykids, because I literally have no more room for any more photo cards. It is very packed to the brim. As you can see, my straykids is literally like double-sided. So this is a very, very, very long overdue for me, and I'll just be doing it here in this video. So I bought some, you know, the 4 sleeves. Also, when I was buying the stuff for this video, I was really thinking if I should just get the big, an actual binder instead of this like 4. I think the other one's like 8. But, you know, I decided just to keep this because I would have to buy a whole new binder. Maybe in the, definitely in the future I do want to do that. However, for now, I'm just be sticking with this little guy, and she does the job done. So I have the 4 sleeves. And I also have new photo card sleeves because a lot of my photo cards are sleeved. However, a lot of them aren't. And this is a 100 pack. The first time I bought one of these was also a 100 pack, and I already used all of them. So yeah, I think I have like 150 something. So let's get started with the long and tedious process of organizing it. So let's go. Okay, hello everyone, it's me in a voiceover mode. Obviously the footage is sped up because it is very long. As you can see, I am in the process of taking out every single photo card in the binder, and I don't know if you could tell, you probably can, I am sleeving the ones that don't already have sleeves as well in the process. As you can see, I am taking out each member and I'll be putting them in their own separate little pile just so it's organized. And yeah, I'm gonna be doing that for a little bit. I don't know how long this footage is. It's like, I think it's like 2 minutes because I split it up. But yeah, please enjoy the process of that. Okay, so I have finished or taken them all out and sleeving the ones that haven't been sleeved, and now I'm just making a big mess, apparently. I did this, one, just to see how it looks, but two, mostly for the thumbnail. And yeah, I did that. It did take me a very long time to organize it, but I mean, it's whatever. So now I organize them, obviously, for it to be in each group. And then enhypen one is so tall, oh my goodness. It took me forever. And now they're all perfectly back to being organized, each member with each group, and they are sectioned off. They are organized as well. I am now putting the extra ones. I obviously didn't put every single one of them. I think it came with 50 sleeves. I want to put a few because I just knew I didn't need to put all of them. It would have made the binder way too freaking thick, but I'm putting them only some and yeah. Okay, finally changed the freaking camera angle so I could use my left hand. Fun fact, I'm left-handed, and when I was filming on my left side, I was using my right hand, so you didn't just see my arm. So I finally changed the freaking camera angle. And now is the very long process. This whole process has been long. But now I am putting all the photo cards back into the sleeves. And it may look like I'm just putting them in whatever, but they are going to be organized, especially the enhypen ones, and I'll explain that more at the end how I did it. And yeah, this footage is also, I think, around 2 or 3 minutes long, so I'll just stop yapping and let you enjoy the process. Everybody, so I am back from all of this, and I finally finished organizing this damn photo book. And yacht, she is thick, literally. Like, look, watch me like unhatch it. It like bounces up, and it's like, oh my god, I could barely close it. Like, I need to like squeeze it down, and like, oh my god, it literally is thick to the brim. I also didn't use all of them. Some of them haven't been used on like a couple pages, but I'm just keeping them in there. But look how thick that is. Oh my god, insane how thick she is. I will give y'all do you see how loud it is? Very loud. I'm gonna keep these the same, by the way, the edges. I'm not gonna do anything to them. But yeah, look how thick it is. It's like sloping. Okay, maybe I should get a binder. I just put all this work into this, and then now I probably should get a binder. I don't know. Maybe, what if I keep this purple one like dedicated to just enhypen photo cards, and then I get a binder, and that could be all the other groups, because as you saw, I have the most enhypen cards. But I don't know. We'll see. I'll see. But the way oh my god, it's like heavy to hold, guys. This is truly insane. When you guys saw me doing everything, it may look like I was just doing it all willingly. However, everything is organized in an exact way, and I'm gonna go over it and explain how it is, especially with the enhypen. So obviously we start off with Nikki. We start off with Romance Untold, specifically the first photo card for every single enhypen member will be the one that came in the Romance Untold Weavers version. So Romance Untold, and then it goes into well, it would go into Daydream, but I don't have any Daydream Nikki, so it just automatically skipped to Desire Unleash. And it will, the first Desire Unleash photo card will be this one, where like they're doing that hand symbol. I think this was in the Weavers album. And then the second one will be the Night, what the fuck does that say? Nighttime Show photo card, which I think that came in the Bath Mom version. And then it was just going to Run Whatever Lows, another Desire Unleash, and then it'll go into Orange Blood. And the first photo cards again will be from the Weavers album, Orange Blood Weavers album. So Orange Blood, I have a second Orange Blood Nikki, and then the next one will just be random. These are just, I think that's like Dark Blood, and then the very last one will be the Light Stick one. As you could tell from Jungwon, it starts off with that as well from Jungwon, the Weavers album, and then it's just Romance Untold, and then Romance Untold, and then Daydream, because I do have a Daydream Jungwon, and then as you can see, it goes into that one, Nighttime Show, another Desire Unleash, Orange Blood, and then photo card, and it's like that for every single enhypen member. I organize it perfectly, and yeah, it's just like that for every single enhypen member, as you could tell. And I'll see for any duplicates, they just go directly on the back. Perfect. I literally spent a long time trying to organize it. So yeah. And also you could tell each enhypen member has their own dedicated page. And then now we're going into TXT, which for the other groups, I try to keep it organized. For TXT, I do have TXT Sanctuary, which was the first Sanctuary. What the fuck is that album called? This one, Star One. And then for Youngjin's, it's different because I have his album, No Label. Yeah, TXT, I try to keep it together. We got Subin, Huninkai, Bungyu, and then Poor Taeyang, all alone. I didn't want to put with someone else. Like, TXT, for example, like with Stray Kids, I don't have Stray Kids, like each member has their own dedicated page because there's 8 members. Definitely in the future, when I do have at least more than 2 photo cards for each member, then I'll do it. But, you know, TXT, there's only 5 of them, and Taeyang's the only one I don't have, so he just gets his own page. And then now, it goes into boynextdoor. Yeah, boynextdoor, and I really like how it's like Lihan, and then goes into Lihan, and then Tassen cards. And then boynextdoor, I do kind of have it like this, so Tassen has his own page. And then Rao, poor Jaren, I don't have any Jaren cards, which is crazy. Solo, and then Hoonhawk, and then next is Straykids. And then as you can see, I have Felix and Han, and then we're going into Han. Obviously, I don't have a full feature Han. I only have one Hyunjin and one Bangchan, so they're just thrown in there. We got Sugamin. And then obviously, I was gonna put these like together, but I was like, I only got 3 Ian, 3 Champion, so I'm gonna just get their own page. And then TWS, I only have 4 TWS cards. Girl, can I talk? I only have 4 TWS cards, so they're just gonna keep 1 page. And then last but not least, we have P1 Harmony. And yeah, P1 Harmony. I kind of hate it that it ends on 1 single photo card, but it's fine. And then y'all, that's my one big thing, how thick it is. I know she'll be thick, but not this thick. Literally, like, listen. Thick. To the point I can barely close it. Like, doesn't reach, and you like push down and then go like that. Girl, it doesn't want to close right now. Look how thick it is. I feel like this is gonna rip. And like, look. You see how it like just bounces up? But yeah, crazy. Very thick. Okay, so that is it for today's video. A very long video. Girl, just looking at my camera, I know I'm gonna be working trying to edit this video, but I just knew it would be a very long video. Hey, I started filming at exactly 2 in the morning. It is 3:41 a.m. almost 4 a.m. Well, not really, but somewhat close to 4 a.m., which is really crazy. Girl, I haven't known me for so long. But yeah, this is very, very thick K-pop album. I hope like having it like this doesn't damage them or not. I don't even know if I'm gonna close it. I think I'm gonna just leave it like that on my shelf so they have room to breathe instead of compressing them down to trying to close it. So I think I'm gonna just leave it like that on my shelf. But yeah, that is it for today's video. Organizing over 150 K-pop photo cards. It's crazy. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and also if you made it this far, I would really appreciate if you would just leave a like. That'll just let me know that you enjoyed this video, and yeah, that'll just let me know you enjoy it. Subscribe if you want to, comment if you want to. Also, let me know if I should just do it and buy like the big 3-ring binder and the big card. I know I have to like, you know, I just bought extra sleeves like this, but tell me if I should just buy that already, girl, because I feel like I should. They all don't fit on this little thing anymore. But yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.